Unit 6. Interchange intro. 4th edition. Unit 6. Beginner 2. خلي بالنا قبل ما نبدأ الكلمات ده هيبقى المستوى التاني للمبتدئين، ومعنى كده مفروض ان الطالب يكون عارف ازاي ينطق الحروف كويس جدا، ولو حرفين او 3 حروف جم مع بعض ازاي ينطقها. الكورس عندنا نطق امريكي، علشان كده هيكون موجود المحاضرة الاولى للصوتيات والمحاضرة التانية للصوتيات قبل يونت 6. وقبل ما نبدأ يونت 6 مفروض ان الطالب يكون مخلص المحاضرة الاولى والمحاضرة التانية للصوتيات، وهيكونوا موجودين في نفس الفولدر بتاع قوائم التشغيل الخاص بليفل 2 beginner 2. Let's start. Unit 6. My sister works downtown. Page 36. 1. The words of exercise 1. الأرقام ده يبقى رقم الكلمات الموجودة في كل اكسرسايز. الطريقة الصح ان الطالب بيحفظ الكلمات بالعربي وبالانجليش. طبعا لو الكلمة مش موجود معناها العربي فإنه يحفظها بالانجليش هو الافضل طبعا، ويحط الكلمة في جملة قبل ما نبدأ الشرح، وبعد لما يشرح نسمع مرة واثنين وثلاثة، نحل الورك بوك، نتفرج على الفيديو اللي تابع جامعة كامبريدج، نخش على www.cambridgearcade ونبدأ نحل الهوم ورك بتاعنا. هيكون على صورة ألعاب. and wish you all good luck. 1. Top O-A in American. Top. British top. The most popular. British نطق البريطاني the most popular. bottom T soft D between two vowels. خلي بالنا حرف التي بين حرفين متحركين هيتنطق دي. British bottom American bottom. Transportation ways of going to different places. The US, the United States of America, the USA, the US. Way, get to, go to, T soft D, go to. Drive, drove, driving. نخلي بالنا نحن بنكتب تصريفات الأفعال من البيجنر علشان لما نيجي ناخد زمن الماضي البسيط يكون الطالب مستعد وعارف المضارع والماضي والتصريف الثالث لكل فعل، فيبقى جاهز على طول انه يستخدم الماضي البسيط. drive drove driving. walk walked. British النطق البريطاني walk، الأمريكان walk. Take the bus. Take the subway. The subway, the underground. Take the train. Ride a bike. Ride a bicycle. Ride a motorcycle. Take a taxi. Take a cab. Take a taxi. 2. Suburb, outskirt, an outside area of a city. 2. Suburb, outskirt, an outside area of a city. Downtown, the business center of a city. Public transportation. Transportation everybody can use, such as buses. Public transportation everybody can use, such as buses. Private transportation. slow not fast slow not fast نطق البريطاني not fast American not fast خلي بالنا بعض الأحيان الأو بتتنطق A في الأمريكي والآ في البريطاني زي fast بتتنطق fast 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 quick fast نطق البريطاني. Exercise 3 family wife husband son daughter GH silent daughter T a soft D daughter brother sister parents T silent parents father and mother kids children mom mother dad father 3 don't do not 3 don't do not doesn't does not retired on pension on British النطق الأمريكي on أنطق الأو sound on pension not working especially because of age retired on pension not working especially because of age 4 I you we they have he she it has I have you have we have they have he has she has it has I you we they do I do you do we do they do he she it does he does she does it does apartment flat sometimes together partner a friend in class a classmate 5 studied dance danced watch it a watch American نطق البريطاني a watch American النطق البريطاني watch 6 male man female woman 7 at noon park a large area of land with grass and trees slept serve give food in a restaurant breakfast early late restaurant a place for serving food Unit 6 My sister works downtown. Downtown, the city center. The center of the city. 1. Listen and practice. Transportation in the US. The top 8 ways to get to work.
and practice. 1. Drive. 2. Walk. 3. Take the bus. 4. Take the subway. 5. Take the train. 6. Ride a bike. 7. Take a taxi. Take a cab. 8. Ride a motorcycle. The top 8 ways to get to work. Listen and practice. 1. Drive. 2. Walk. 3. Take the bus. 4. Take the subway. 5. Take the train. 6. Ride a bike. 7. Take a taxi. Take a cab. 8. Ride a motorcycle.
Exercise 1. Listen and practice. Listen and repeat. Transportation in the US. Transportation: bus, subway, underground, train, motorcycle. All of these are transportation. The top 8 ways to get to work. When you go to work, what do you use? 1. Drive. Drive a car. 2. Walk. Walk. To go to work on foot. On foot. 3. Take the bus. 4. Take the subway. Subway, underground. The underground. 5. Take the train. 6. Ride a bike. A bike, a bicycle. A bicycle. 7. Take a taxi. Take a cab. Cab, this is cab. This is taxi. 8. Ride a motorcycle. Ride a motorcycle. Transportation. Drive a car. Transportation, a car, bus, subway, train. Transportation. Drive a car. Take a bus. Take the subway. The subway, the underground. Take the train. Ride a bike. Ride a bicycle. Ride a motorcycle. Walk. To go on foot. On foot you walk. How do you go to school? I go on foot. On foot, it means to walk. Walk, British, American, walk. On, British, American, on. النطق البريطاني on. النطق الأمريكي on foot. Take care. Sometimes we use these verbs with these nouns. Drive a car, take a bus, take the subway, take the train, take the underground, ride a bike, ride a motorcycle, ride a bike, ride a bicycle. Walk means go on foot, to go on foot. Kinds of transportation: double-decker. This is double-decker. Bus with 2 levels. A bus with 2 levels, double-decker. Double-decker, a bus with 2 levels. 1 level and the second level. ferry. Ferry, ship. Ferry, a ferry, a ship. Double decker, a ferry, a ship. Check through the kinds of transportation you use. So, what do you use? I go to work by bus. I take the bus. I go to work by bus. I take the bus. Egyptians take the subway. Egyptians take the subway. They like to take the subway. I travel by the train. I travel by the train. What are some other kinds of transportation? In Egypt, we use the microbus. In Alex, we use the decker, double decker. Decker, we use the cable car. In Lebanon, we use the ferry, a ship. We use the ferry. In Al Maadi, in Cairo, we use the ferry. Exercise number 2. Look at the picture. What do you see? A young man, a young lady, a car, a red car, a house, some trees, a garden, grass, two, conversation, nice car. Listen and practice. Listen and repeat.
Page 36, Exercise 2, Conversation. Nice car. Listen and practice.
Nice car, Jason. Is it yours?
No, it's my sister's. She has a new job, and she drives to work.
Is her job here in the suburbs?
No, it's downtown.
My parents work downtown, but they don't drive to work. They use public transportation.
The bus or the train?
The train doesn't stop near our house, so they take the bus.
Page 36, Exercise 2, Conversation. Nice car. Listen and practice.
Nice car, Jason. Is it yours?
No, it's my sister's. She has a new job, and she drives to work.
Is her job here in the suburbs?
No, it's downtown.
My parents work downtown, but they don't drive to work. They use public transportation.
The bus or the train?
The train doesn't stop near our house, so they take the bus.
Ashley and Jason talking. Nice car, Jason. Is it yours? Nice car, beautiful car, wonderful car. Is it yours? Is this your car? No, it's my sister's car. This is the car of my sister. She has a new job and she drives to work. Jason's sister has a job and she goes to work by this car. Is her job in the suburbs? In the suburbs, outskirts. outskirts areas around the capital, around the main city, not in downtown. No, it's downtown. Downtown, the center of the city center. My parents work downtown, but they don't drive to work. They use public transportation. Ashley's parents, father and mother, work downtown. They work in the city center. They don't drive to work. They don't have a car. They use public transportation. Public transportation, such as the train, the bus, the subway. The bus or the train doesn't stop near our house, so they take the bus. Answer this question. Is this Jason's car? No, it's not Jason's car. It's his sister's car. Where does Jason's sister work? Jason's sister works downtown. Where do Ashley's parents work? Ashley's father and mother work downtown. Downtown, the city center. How do Ashley's parents go to work? They go to work by public transportation. They don't drive to work. Do Ashley's father and mother use the bus or the train? They use the bus. They take the bus. Why? Because the train doesn't stop near their house. Exercise number 3, word power, family. Here, family, father, mother, parents, father and mother. Son, daughter. We call this family. A family, mom, dad, son and daughter. Listen.
Page 37, Exercise 3, Word Power, Family. Part A, Pair Work. Complete the sentences about the Carter family. Then listen and check your answers. 1.
Anne is Paul's wife.
2.
Jason and Emily are their children.
3.
Paul is Anne's husband.
4.
Jason is Anne's son.
5.
Emily is Paul's daughter.
6.
Jason is Emily's brother.
7.
Emily is Jason's sister.
8.
Paul and Anne are Jason's parents.
Page 37, Exercise 3, Word Power, Family. Part A, Pair Work. Complete the sentences about the Carter family. Then listen and check your answers. 1,
Anne is Paul's wife.
2,
Jason and Emily are their children.
3,
Paul is Anne's husband.
4,
Jason is Anne's son.
5,
Emily is Paul's daughter.
6,
Jason is Emily's brother.
7,
Emily is Jason's sister.
8,
Paul and Anne are Jason's parents.
So the family, we have Paul and Anne. Paul and Anne are husband and wife. They're married. They are married. Husband, Paul, and the wife, Anne. Then they have children. Children, kids. They have Jason and Emily. Jason and Emily are son and daughter for Paul and Anne. Jason, the son. Emily, daughter. Jason is a brother, is the brother of Emily, and Emily is the sister of Jason. Emily is the sister of Jason. Jason and Emily are the children of Paul and Anne. Paul and Anne are the parents, father and mother. Paul and Anne are the parents of Jason and Emily. Now, let's answer the questions. 1. Anne is Paul's wife. 2. Jason and Emily are their children. 3. Paul is Anne's husband. 4. Jason is Anne's son. 5. Emily is Paul's daughter. 6. Jason is Emily's brother. 7. Emily is Jason's sister. Paul and Anne are Jason's parents. Again, the answers: 1. Wife. 2. Children. 3. Husband. 4. Son. 5. Daughter. 6. Brother. 7. Sister. 8. Parents. Of course, kids, children. Mom, mother. Dad, father. نخلي بالنا ان في اللغة العامية، في الانفورمال، في لغة الشارع نقول kids, mom, dad. دايما في اللغة الكتابية اللغة الفورمال نقول children, mother, father. So we use this in speaking, we use this in writing. نستخدم دوت في الكلام زي kids, mom, dad للتحدث. في الكتابة نقول children, mother, father. B. Per work. Who are the people in your family? What are their names? My mother's name is Angela. My brother's names are David and Daniel. Now, Can you tell the class about your family? My name is Ahmed. My brothers are Rifat, Fathi, and Mustafa. My sister is Ahlam. My dad is Abdul Ghani. Exercise 4.
Page 37, Exercise 4. Grammar focus. Simple present statements.
I walk to school. I don't live far from here.
You ride your bike to school. You don't live near here.
He works near here. He doesn't work downtown.
She takes the bus to work. She doesn't drive to work.
We live with our parents. We don't live alone.
They use public transportation. They don't need a car.
Don't equals do not. Doesn't equals does not.
Page 37, Exercise 4. Grammar focus. Simple present statements.
I walk to school. I don't live far from here.
You ride your bike to school. You don't live near here.
He works near here. He doesn't work downtown.
She takes the bus to work. She doesn't drive to work.
We live with our parents. We don't live alone.
They use public transportation. They don't need a car.
Don't equals do not. Doesn't equals does not.
The simple present statements. The simple present: I walk. You ride. He works. She takes. We live. They use. So the form: he, she, it, verb with s. Works, takes. He works, she takes. I, you, we, they, verb. Verb on like I walk, you ride, we live, they use. Negative. The negative to say no. I walk. I don't live. You ride. You don't live. He works. He doesn't work. She takes. She doesn't drive. We live. We don't live. They use. They don't need a car. They use public transportation. They don't need a car. Negative. How? I, you, we, they, don't. Plus verb. He, she, it, doesn't. Plus verb. Plus main verb. Infinitive without T. خلي بالنا المضارع البسيط بيعبر عن حدث بيتكرر وتكوينه he, she, it, verb plus s, es or ies. Example: he walks, she rides, he studies, she watches, it walks. He, she, it, verb with s, es or ies. He, she, it, verb plus s, es, ies. مضارع البسيط بيعبر عن حاجة بتتكرر، عادة أو حقيقة، fact or habit، ودوت في تكوينه بحط مع الهي والشي والإت بحط على الفعل s بضيف s أو es أو ies. في النفي he she it doesn't بحط doesn't وعليها الفعل في المصدر. we you they I بحط الفعل زي ما هو. I walk you ride we live they use. لكن لما اجي انفي احط don't. I you we they don't plus the main verb. And now let's have the simple present with Mr. Kyle channeled. Mr. Kyle Rolfson, please subscribe for his channel.
We are talking about simple present. Okay, so let's get started. This is Homer Simpson. He has a wife and 3 children. He lives in a pink house. He works at a nuclear power plant. He likes donuts. What is his routine every day? He wakes up at 5:30. He takes a shower at 5:45. He eats breakfast at 6:15, or he has breakfast at 6:15. He drives to work at 7. He finishes work at 5. He eats dinner at 7, or he has dinner at 7. He watches TV at 8. And he goes to bed at 10. Or he goes to sleep at 10. And that is his routine. Okay, so today the grammar is the simple present. The simple present is for routine actions and permanent things. For example, a routine. On Monday, on Tuesday, on Wednesday, on Thursday, and on Friday, he wakes up at 5:30. His routine, he wakes up at 5:30. The simple present. Also, permanent things. For example, descriptions. He has a family. Permanent. Also a description. He has a family. He likes donuts. Again, a description of his personality. He likes donuts. Again,
The simple present. I come. You come. We come. They come. He comes. She comes. It comes. The simple present. He, she, it. He, she, it. Come plus s and s. He, she, it. Come S. He, she, it, verb plus S. I, you, we, they, verb. Examples. I live with my parents and my grandmother. Parents, T, silent. I live with my parents and my grandmother. Maria lives with her parents too. She lives. Maria lives with her parents too. He works hard. He works hard. It drinks milk. It. The cat. The cat. My cat drinks milk. He, she, it, verb plus S. I, verb. The simple present. Why do we use the simple present? We use the simple present for fact. Fact, the sun rises from the east. So this is the sun, and the sun rises from the east. It comes from the east. The sun sets in the west, but the sun sets in the west. East, west. The sun rises from the east. The sun sets in the west. So I use the simple present for fact. Number 2, habit. Habit, an action occurs regularly. Repeated action, the action is repeated. Habit, repeated action. Simple present for repeated action. The action is repeated. Every day I get up at 6 o'clock. Every day I get up at 6 o'clock. Get up, get up, get up. Every day I get up at 6 o'clock. Every Friday I play football. Formation, he, she, it, verb plus S. We, you, they, I plus verb. خلي بالنا المضارع البسيط بيعبر عن عادة أو حقيقة. حقيقة لما بقول إن الشمس بتشرق من الشرق، يبقى دي حاجة علمية scientific، حقيقة علمية واضحة. عادة يبقى الحدث بيتكرر repeated action. Every day I get up at 6 o'clock. كل يوم بصحى الصبح الساعة 6، يبقى بقت عادة. تكوين الزمن ان انا بضيف اس على هي شي وات. لو الفاعل we you they I هسيب الفعل زي ما هو. subject I you we they. work he, she, it works. Works. Negative. Negative. No. I don't work. You don't work. We don't work. They don't work. Don't. Done. في بعض الامريكان بنطقها don't، برضه ممكن في السبيكينج في الكلام بنقول don't. I don't work. You don't work. We don't work. They don't work. He works. He doesn't work. She doesn't work. Negative. I, you, we, they don't. Plus work, main verb. He, she, it doesn't work. Plus main verb. Doesn't plus main verb. This is negation or negative. He, she, it doesn't plus infinitive or main verb. We, you, they, I don't plus main verb plus infinitive. النفي مع he و she و it بحط doesn't، بحط الفعل في المصدر مع we, you, they, I don't والفعل في المصدر. The simple present with irregular verbs. Irregular verbs that do not follow the rules. خلي بالنا إن في أفعال شاذة مش هتتبع القاعدة. Verb to have I own, I have a car. He has a house. This is verb to have. He has a house. She has a cat. He, she, it has. We have a house. You have a car. They have a bus. I have a friend. We, you, they, I have. يبقى هنا خلي بالنا في بعض الأفعال الشاذة. The verb to have مع الهي والشي والإت هيبقى has، لكن مع الوي واليو والزي والاي هيبقى have. المفروض نحط اس تبقى haves مع هي وشي وإت، لكن لا، هنا مش بنمشي بالقاعدة ديت. يبقى الفاعل هنا have مع هي وشي وإت بياخد has. verb to have معنا verb يملك. verb to do. He does his homework. She does her homework. We do our homework. You do your homework. I do my homework. Verb to do. He, she, it does. We, you, they, I do. We put es. هنا بنضيف للdo es فتبقى does. اسف، مع verb to do يفعل. He, she, it does. We, you, they, I do. Now let's answer the question. A. Paul Carter is talking about his family. Complete the sentences with the correct verb forms, then compare with the partner. So in this exercise, you will choose the correct answer, like live or lives. You should focus on the verb. You look at the verb and the subject. If the subject he, she, it, put on the verb s. Choose the verb with s. The subject I, we, you, they, put the main verb. خلي بالنا في التدريب دوت لو الفاعل he, she, it اختار الفيرب اللي فيه s او es او ies. لو الفاعل we, you, they, I احط الفعل زي ما هو. Number 1. My family and I live in the suburbs. The suburbs, areas around the city. My wife and I work. My wife and I work near here. So, we walk. We walk to work. Our daughter family, our daughter Emily. Our daughter Emily, she works. So our daughter Emily works downtown. So she drives to work. She drives to work. Our son doesn't drive. Our son doesn't drive. He rides. He, verb with s. He rides his bike to school. Number 1 answers: live, work, walk, works, drives, doesn't, rides. Exercise number 2. My parents, mom and dad, father and mother, they live or lives? They live. My parents live in the city. My mother, she. My mother takes, verb with S. My mother takes a train to work. My father is retired. Retired on pension. Doesn't work. He doesn't work. So, he doesn't work now. My father is retired. So, he doesn't work now. He uses, with S, he uses public transportation. So, they don't need a car. Exercise 2 answers. Exercise 4A, number 2. Live, takes, doesn't, uses, don't. Simple present statements with irregular verbs. Irregular verbs, we don't put S with he, she, it. This is irregular. Example, let's start to listen.
Page 38, Exercise 4, Grammar Focus. Simple present statements with irregular verbs. I, you, we, they. He, she, it.
I have a bike. My father has a car.
We do our homework every day. My mother does a lot of work at home.
My parents go to work by bus. The bus goes downtown.
Page 38, Exercise 4, Grammar Focus. Simple present statements with irregular verbs. I, you, we, they. He, she, it.
I have a bike. My father has a car.
We do our homework every day. My mother does a lot of work at home.
My parents go to work by bus. The bus goes downtown.
In this exercise, We have irregular verbs. Irregular verbs that do not follow the rules. They don't go with the rules. Example, I say I, you, we, they. Verb, I have, we have, you have, they have. Okay? He, she, it. I should put S to say haves, but no, this is wrong. I say he, she, it has. My father has a car. I have a bike. My father has a car. So in this verb, you have to keep it by heart, to memorize it. We do our homework every day. We, you, they, I do. He, she, it does. Put es. My mother does a lot of work at home. My parents, they, mom and dad. My parents, they, mom and dad. My parents go to work by bus. They go. The bus goes. It goes. Es. We add es, not s only. We put es, not s. The bus goes downtown. خلي بالنا في المضارع البسيط بيبقى في بعض الأفعال هتبقى شاذة فمش هتمشي مع القاعدة. حط دايما على الفعل اس، لكن have I have we have you have هتبقى he has she has it has. verb to have يملك. I have a bike أنا عندي دراجة. my father has a car بقول my father has a car هو عنده عربية. we do our homework. my mother does بقت she does. حطينا أضفنا es. my parents go. the bus goes أضفنا es. Ashley is talking about her family and her friend Jason. So Ashley is talking about her family and her friend Jason. Complete the sentences, then compare with a partner. B. 1. My parents have a house in the suburbs. My mom and dad go or goes. Mom and dad, they. 2. They go. My mom and dad go downtown to work. My parents are very busy. Busy, not free. So I do a lot of work. I do a lot of work at home. I do. Number 1 answers have, go, do. Number 2. My brother doesn't live with us. He have or has. He has. He has an apartment in the city. He has a flat in the city. He go or goes to school all day. He goes. He goes to school all day. He goes to school all day. And he do or does. And he does his homework at night. And he does his homework at night. Number 2 answers has, goes, does. has, goes, does. Three. I have or has a new friend. I have a new friend. New, we say this word, we can pronounce it new and new. I have a new friend, his name is Jason. We goes to the same school. We go to the same school. Go. And sometimes we does our homework together. We do our homework together. Three answers. Have, go, do. Have, go, do. Tell your partner, tell your friend about your family. This is number C. Example, I have one brother and two sisters. My brother is a teacher. He has a car, so he drives to work. I have 4 brothers and 1 sister. My brother is an accountant. He doesn't live in Egypt. Exercise number 5. Pronunciation, phonetics, third person singular S endings. Listen and practice. Notice the pronunciation of the S endings. In this exercise, we will know how to pronounce, how to say, how to read S at the end of the verb, like take, takes, S. Drive, drives, so the S, Z. Dance, dances, is. اوكي. هناخد في التدريب دوت ازاي ننطق حرف الاس لما يتضاف على الفعل في المضارع البسيط. ممكن ننطق الاس اس او زي او از. قلنا الحرف دوت بنطقه زي، في البريطاني بيتنطق زاد. Listen please.
Page 38, Exercise 5, Pronunciation. Third person singular S endings. Listen and practice. Notice the pronunciation of the S endings. S equals S.
Take, takes. Sleep, sleeps.
S equals Z.
Drive, drives. Study, studies.
S equals is.
Dance, dances. Watch, watches.
Irregular.
Do, does. Have, has.
Page 38, Exercise 5, Pronunciation. Third person singular S endings. Listen and practice. Notice the pronunciation of the S endings. S equals S.
Take, takes. Sleep, sleeps.
S equals Z.
Drive, drives. Study, studies.
S equals is.
Dance, dances. Watch, watches.
Irregular.
Do, does. Have, has.
You should listen and repeat different times. مفروض دايما في كل مرة يجي سؤال الصوتيات دوت أو التدريب بتاع الصوتيات أسمع وأكرر مرة واثنين وثلاثة وأربعة وخمسة. S is S. Take, takes. Sleep, sleeps. S, Z. Drive, drives. Study, studies. Dance, dances. Watch, watches. Do, does. Have, has. طبعا هنا الطلبة هتسأل طبعا الاس دي سهلة التدريب ده بقى كله سماعي فدي سهلة انا اعرفها. take, takes. sleep, sleeps. walk, walks. فالاس بقت اس مفيهاش مشكلة. المشكلة دايما انطقها زي ولا از. في حالة الزي والإز في معظم الأحيان بيبقى الموضوع بيعتمد على السماع. يعني drive, drives. study, studies. فهنا IES وهنا ES. الناحية التانية dance, dances. ES. watch, watches. بسمع كتير عشان أقدر اللي أنا أطبق القاعدة ديت. أنا أقعد أسمع مرة واثنين وثلاثة وأربعة في أي كلمة أضيف لها S أو ES. عشان كده بنرجو من الطلاب دايما هم وبيذاكروا يكون معهم الليسننج بتاع أي تدريب أو أي exercise. Number 6. Conversation. I get up at noon. Look at the picture. What do you see? Susan's coffee shop. This is a coffee shop. It's called Susan's coffee shop. Waitress. Different kinds of food. What are the people doing? They're eating, drinking. She's drinking. They're talking. He's wearing a suit, jacket, shirt, tie. He has a briefcase. Listen.
Page 38, Exercise 6, Conversation. I get up at noon. Listen and practice.
Let's go to the park on Sunday.
Okay, but let's go in the afternoon. I sleep late on weekends.
What time do you get up on Sundays?
At 10 o'clock.
Oh, that's early. On Sundays, I get up at noon.
Really? Do you eat breakfast then?
Sure. I have breakfast every day.
Then let's meet at this restaurant at 1 o'clock. They serve breakfast all day.
Page 38, Exercise 6, Conversation. I get up at noon. Listen and practice.
let's go to the park on Sunday.
Okay, but let's go in the afternoon. I sleep late on weekends.
What time do you get up on Sundays?
At 10 o'clock.
Oh, that's early. On Sundays, I get up at noon.
Really? Do you eat breakfast then?
Sure. I have breakfast every day.
Then let's meet at this restaurant at 1 o'clock. They serve breakfast all day.
Jake and Amy are talking. Let's go to the park. Go to T soft D. Let's go to the park on Sunday. The park, very big garden for people, for having fun, for the public. Okay, but let's go in the afternoon. Sunday is day off. This is the weekend. So let's go in the afternoon. I sleep late on weekends. Weekends, Saturday and Sunday. What time do you get up? Get up, T soft D. What time do you get up on Sundays? At 10 o'clock. Oh, that's early. Early, opposite, late, early. On Sundays, I get up at noon. I get up at 12 o'clock. I get up in the afternoon. In the beginning of the afternoon. Really? Do you eat breakfast then? Sure. I have breakfast every day. Breakfast is very important. Then, let's meet at this restaurant at 1 o'clock. Let's meet at this restaurant at 1 o'clock. They serve breakfast all day. T soft D between A and O sound. Answer this question. Jake and Amy, they are talking to get out. Jake, where does Jake like to go? Jake likes to go to the park. Does Amy sleep early on weekends? No, Amy doesn't sleep early on weekends. Amy sleeps late on weekends. What time does Amy get up on Sundays? Amy gets up. She gets up at 10 o'clock. What about Jack? When does Jack get up? On Sundays, Jack gets up at noon. Does Jack eat breakfast? Sure. He has breakfast every day. Amy and Jack are meeting at this restaurant at 1 o'clock because they serve breakfast all day. In this restaurant, they serve breakfast all day.